Yo, we back. You know what I'm saying? Got a little scary video, you feel me? A little creepy video, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This John say 5 most disturbing cases of real found footage. I ain't gonna lie, those found footage videos be, I ain't gonna lie, them motherfuckers be scary. I ain't even gonna cap to you. Some of them be like, some of them just be weird though. Like, some of them don't even be like scary, they just be weird as shit. They just be so weird, bruh. But now let's get into this video though. I ain't gonna do too much yapping.
On January 8th, 2005, a man named Martin discovered a mysterious package in his mailbox. Confused, he brought it inside and opened it up. Inside the package was a single item, a videotape with no label or note to explain its contents. Curious to see what was on it, he put in his camcorder and pressed play. And the footage.
If I get a random like thing like that in my mail, I am not reading that bit. I mean, I'm not watching that bit. I'm throwing it away, bro. It's instantly going to trash. I ain't gonna lie, I might burn that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, like, no, bro, I'm not watching it, bro.
She found on it was shocking to say the least. It contained a nearly hour-long video of a man describing the violent things he was about to do, how he was going to lure his victims, and the makeshift devices he was going to use.
Bro, what?
I'm not trained in torture methods, which is what I'm gonna have to make do. I got my drill here. The reason why it's got this padding on it is just to try to silence it a bit because I'm in an apartment. I got gags, socks, got lots of duct tape. I got a soldering iron.
What?
Sheets.
This is a documenting this shit?
It's rather crude implements. I think can work wonders, especially if it's used in the right way.
However, while the content itself was extremely grim, what disturbed Martin more was the fact that he personally knew the person on screen. This wasn't the manifesto of a serial killer planning to take innocent lives. Instead, it was the final message of Martin's close friend, Ricky Rodriguez, a man who was tormented by a cult from the moment he was born. He eventually managed to escape the cult and was now planning to take revenge on the people who did unspeakable things to him for all those years.
Look at they smiles,
he recorded this hour-long video and mailed it to his few friends and family so they would find it and have all the answers about what he was about to do and why.
I am making
cults be so crazy, bro.
this video.
Like, I could never join a cult.
Well, for many reasons, I guess. I suppose.
Nah, bro, what would I do if my homeboy sent me a video like this? He sent me some shit like this, and it's just him talking about how he finna go do some wicked shit. Not gonna lie, I don't know how I react, bro. Because like I can't snitch on bro, but like I can't just let bro go do a bunch of weird shit too. Like I don't know, bro. It depends on like what he trying to do or who he trying to go after. If he just trying to kill random motherfuckers, like, nah, bro, you can't be doing that, dog. If it's somebody like he going for somebody specific, like I don't know, like if he was in the cult and he was like, I'm finna go after all these people that's in the cult that was doing me bad, I ain't saying nothing, bro. That's your business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But if he talking about some random people, like he just trying to just do that to random motherfuckers, like I don't know, bro. You wildin' out. You doing a little too much. You wildin'. You know what I'm saying? I can't endorse that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You wildin', bro. I don't know how I react, bro. Cause it's just wild, bro.
Is that I want there to be some record of the way I feel, my ideas, just who I was, really.
Ricky's story began 30 years earlier on January 25, 1975, when he was born as the first child of Karen Alva Zerby. Karen was a member of a cult called the Children of God, which used Christian language to lure in young, impressionable minds, often teenagers, and molded them to its sick and perverse ideals. 2 years after Ricky's birth, he was adopted by the cult's leader, David Burke, who presented himself as the Chosen One. David changed the cult's name to The Family and declared Ricky to be a religious herald, granting him a special position in the organization. However, while he was treated like royalty by the other members on the surface, behind closed doors, Ricky was the victim of vile acts no child should ever have to endure. David not only encouraged these acts, but went as far as to write a whole book about everything he and his followers did to Ricky, called The Story of DeVito. This abuse continued for many years, but as Ricky got older, he became aware of David's lies and manipulation. Then, in 1999, he finally managed to escape the cult with his girlfriend Alexia Manuel by faking a visit to the cult's compound in Mexico and fleeing to the US instead.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even know how she went, like, how even, like, I don't want nothing to do with, I wouldn't want nothing to do with nothing this nigga got going on, bro. A cult, yo, like, nah, bro. Like, bro, if I find out, like, my girl doing some crazy shit, like, I don't want nothing to do with that, dog. You on your own with that shit, I ain't gonna lie. You on your own, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that shit, bro. Fuck no. No, bro. I'm good.
Reintegration into society after 24 years in an isolated cult was anything but simple. But Ricky somehow managed to pull through and secure a job as an electrician. He also married Alexia and later moved to Tucson, Arizona due to his work. Unfortunately, no matter how hard he tried to move forward, the nightmare he escaped continued to haunt him. David had passed away in 1994, and the cult was now under the supervision of Karen Zerby, Ricky's mother. And while the cult had managed to escape legal repercussions by mainly operating overseas, Ricky knew that there were still countless children suffering the same fate as him. So, in January of 2005, he decided enough was enough and took matters into his own hands. Which brings us back to the video he recorded and then mailed.
See, that's different. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I was saying, bro. See, my homeboy, he was like, I'm just finna go do it to random people on the streets just cause you wildin', bro. That's some weird shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you bugging. But if he doing it for get back, I mean, I don't want shit to do with it. Don't involve me in any way, shape, or form. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. But I ain't gonna snitch on you, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. But don't involve me in that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know no news. I don't need no updates. I don't want to know who did what. I don't even know who you got today, and I don't want to know none of that shit, bro. I don't want to know none of that shit, bro. Don't even communicate with me when you in that mind state, gang. When you chilling on the game or whatever, you can hit me. We can get on the game a little bit, my nigga. But whenever you doing all that shit, don't hit my phone at all, okay? Don't take. I don't want to know nothing about nothing. Nothing. I don't want nothing to do with that, gang, at all. You feel me? I ain't gonna snitch on you though, but don't involve me in that shit, gang.
To a handful of close friends and his wife. In it, Ricky mentioned his ultimate goal, which was to bring down the cult all on his own. Beyond that, a part of this was also about getting revenge for everything that was done to him.
There's this need that I have. This need, it's not a want, it's a need, and I wish it wasn't, but it is. It's a need for revenge. It's a need for justice. Because
I can't get back. He ain't playing.
In this video, he also laid out his plan for accomplishing this goal. He'd apparently gotten in contact with his previous nanny, Angela Smith, who was among the group that tormented him during his time in the cult. He was going to invite her over for dinner at his apartment in Tucson and make her tell everything she knew about the other members' whereabouts by any means necessary.
But what if she was like, I bet I'm finna pull up, and whole time she bring the whole gang with her. Then you cook. Now there's nothing you can do. Now you outnumbered. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't invite him to my crib. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wouldn't do that. But
That's exactly what he did. On January 8th, after mailing copies of his recording, he invited Angela into his home and proceeded with the plan. It's unclear what information he managed to extract from her before taking her life. He then got into his car and drove to Blythe, California. There, he rented a motel and called his wife to tell her about what he had done and what he was going to do next. However, despite the meticulous planning, Ricky ultimately couldn't follow through with the rest of his plan. On the morning of January 9th, authorities found his car in a parking lot just a few miles from the hotel he was staying at. Ricky was found inside the car as well, where he had taken his own life. And while this was tragic news for his loved ones, it was hardly surprising for his wife. You see, Ricky believed that killing the cultists would bring him peace, something he reiterated in his last video.
I can imagine how I would feel, how liberating it would be.
But that's not what happened.
Oh, so he wasn't
During his
feeling that
call
shit.
with his wife, he confessed that despite his anger and resentment, killing Angela was the hardest thing he had ever done. Taking revenge didn't bring the comfort he was looking for.
Yeah,
He couldn't
makes
bring
sense.
himself to take any more lives and decided to end it all that night, leaving his friends and family with
So
this
he was just
hour-long video
like,
to
he was like,
remember.
nah, bro, never mind.
As for the family cult,
can't
it
do
remains
this shit.
active to this day
That's
under
crazy.
the leadership of his mother.
I wonder if they ever heard. They had to have heard about that. They had to have heard about this story.
On October
I
4th,
wonder what they thought
2006,
about-
at
thought about
approximately
that once they figured it
6:15
out,
a.m.,
like, they
the
was
Barry
doing that.
Police Department received a chilling call from a woman saying, "My children are dead," in a calm and quiet voice. The disconnect between her tone and the situation she was describing was extremely unsettling. When asked what happened, she replied, "I don't know, I don't remember." Police officers immediately rushed to the address she provided and knocked on the door of her apartment, bracing for what they might find. The door opened and they were greeted by 31-year-old Frances Elaine Campione. When the officers asked her about the children she mentioned on her call, she replied in the same disturbingly calm voice, stating, "Yes, they're dead. They're on my bed." As the officers entered the master
What?
bedroom, he saw the remains of two little girls, 3-year-old Serena and 19-month-old Sophia, lying on the bed. Both were dressed in clean clothes and were also wearing necklaces and earrings. However, their skin was starting to turn blue, suggesting they might have been
what?
deceased for quite some time. One of the officers also noticed a small bruise on Sophia's forehead, and that was it. There was nothing else in the room that could have explained their deaths. But as the investigators looked through Elaine's apartment, they found a camcorder with footage that explained everything. The recording started on a wholesome note, showing Elaine surprising Serena with a new bike on her 3rd birthday on August 8th.
Nah,
Hi,
that's wild,
Serena.
bro.
It's August 8th, 2006. Happy birthday to you. Happy
That's
birthday
wild,
to
bro.
you. Happy birthday, Serena. Happy birthday to you. Serena's 3 today. Yay! Shall we go to the living room and see if you got any birthday presents from the birthday fairies?
Yes!
Okay, let's go.
That's so fucking crazy to think like these little kids ain't get to have no life. Like, I don't know why, like, seeing kids, or not seeing, but like hearing about kids pass away, it's like so weird to think about, because it's just like, damn, like they ain't get to have no life, like, at all. Like, they came and went like that. That shit is so crazy. And for you to be the reason why that happened, bro, like, that is like, that gotta be the most, like, my nigga, like, I don't even throw your ass under the jail. Like, I'm talking about, like, dead ass. Like, I'm talking about in a cell by yourself, no windows, and never unlock that bitch. Just leave you in that motherfucker for 20 years type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Cause, like, bro, what? Like, why would you, like, why though? You feel me? Like, why though? You feel me? Like, why though? You feel me? Like, that's so crazy that somebody actually has to do, like, why would you do some shit like that? Like,
What is it?
then got her a whole president and all type
The next
of
video
shit.
also showed Elaine and her 2 daughters just hanging around and having fun.
I love you.
This much.
Oh, I love you more than that.
So far, everything
That
looked
poor
quite
girl,
normal.
bruh.
However, the 3rd recording, dated October 2nd, was when things started to get weird. The tone of the recordings instantly changed as Elaine suddenly went on and on about their horrible living conditions and the torment her ex-husband Leo and his family had put her through, said all in front of her children.
You can't see through the camera, boo-hoo. Oh, yes, this is a deplorable, horrible, messy, filthy apartment that supposedly my 2 children and I live in, and it's just a horrible, horrible mess.
It's not even dirty. What the
I'm
fuck?
Diego Campione.
Hey, bro, the house is literally spotless clean. It's literally just toys. You have kids. That's gonna happen. What the fuck? Like, bro, what? The house is literally clean.
He's totally in the wrong, and I hope he burns in hell for all his sins. the same as Leonardo. All I wanted to do was take care of my 2 little girls and live
No, you
happily ever
didn't.
after.
Because if you
after
did, you would have
3
never did
years
what
of
you did.
physical, emotional, and mental abuse that I endured tremendously by Leonardo Campioni, and then the past year from Anna and Diego Campioni, the mental and emotional abuse, which wouldn't stop, and I had CAS keep bringing these 2 people into my life over and over again when I kept telling them the amount of mental and emotional abuse it was causing my 3-year-old daughter Serena and I and Sophia. It was horrible and uncalled for, and I want justice to my family for what they have all done to us. I cried out for help.
Bro, she better not been the
They
one who
should
did
have.
this shit, bro.
Leo was apparently extremely abusive, both physically and mentally. He prevented her from contacting her parents, and at one
But niggas like that too, you niggas is weird too. You niggas, oh my, ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas who be abusing like women is like I don't understand how could you want to do some shit like that, especially somebody that you claim you love, that you do all this shit for. You had kids with this woman. Like, I don't understand. I don't get that shit. It gotta be some like psychological shit. Like I never understand. Like abusing women in any kind of way is just so insane to me. Like that is so like why though? Like why though? Like I don't get, like that's so like, come on, bro.
point even
Y'all
kicked her
gotta
in her
do better
stomach
as
while she
men,
was
bro.
pregnant.
Y'all gotta lead
This
by
resulted
example,
in
bro.
Leo
Y'all
getting
gotta do
charged
better
with
than that,
domestic
bro.
violence and the 2
That
getting
shit's so
divorced.
crazy.
However, at the time of this recording, Leo was starting to turn things around and was engaged in a legal battle with Elaine over the custody of their daughters. This took an immense toll on Elaine's mental health. She was already quite unstable and had been to the psych ward twice in the past couple of years. But according to her mother, the custody battle caused her to lose it completely and develop severe paranoia. She became worried that Leo would one day show up and forcibly take her daughters away. Then,
That's
on
why you just
October 2nd,
you gotta go get
after
that
ending this
yeah, man.
recording at 8:39 p.m., Elaine did the unthinkable by taking the lives of her own daughters.
Like,
Then
bro,
recording a haunting
what?
confession that investigators discovered on the same camera.
Recording this because Leo, there, are you happy? Everything's gone.
Like, bro, what?
Please, you wouldn't tell the truth. I begged. You even had Stacy not believing me, telling her I had to sign papers when I didn't. I went to victim witness to get the truth. Trying, begging everyone the truth. How you beat me for 3 years behind closed doors. Beat me when
Alright, I'm back.
3 years behind closed
But nah, this is
doors.
crazy
Beat
though,
me
bro.
when I was pregnant with Serena and Sophia.
Come on,
You
bro.
care about
I just went from pissed and weirded out to happy to back to dealing with this shit again, bro.
You care about me. You care about yourself. You wanted to win. You won. Are you happy?
Bro, this is like, bro, this isn't okay. If you dealing with an abusive relation, ooh shit, I just got the craziest heartburn ever. But I ain't gonna lie, if you dealing with some like abusive relationship like this, bro, number one is not an excuse to do what you did. Like, bro, literally everything she's saying right now is literally not an excuse at all. Like at all. Like not even in the slightest. Like not even in the slightest. This is not an excuse. Like whatsoever, gang. You feel what I'm saying? Like you, why would you even do some like I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Like what, bro?
How does it make you feel? Because it doesn't make me feel great. I've lost everything my whole life.
At this point, the camera cut to a later point where Elaine attempted to take her own.
I tried to overdose.
That means the remodeling time at their Aurelia and Braintree stores. They are changing the displays. Now is the time to make a great deal on an Ontario-made hydro-cooled hot tub. In stock models, floor model, or custom orders, everything has a sale price. Pool Spa Sauna Showroom, making waves. In Aurelia, Bracebridge, and soon to be in Huntsville. can also check them out on the web at poolspashonashowroom.com. I'm here to throw some light on conservative.
Elaine was arrested on the spot and was later charged with murder, with the found footage in her home serving as crucial evidence against her. She was ultimately sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
Fuck no. Don't get that bitch no parole. What the fuck?
Years ago, the Bureau of Land Management published a public service announcement dubbed "Stay Out and Stay Alive."
Judge better than me. I would have gave her ass 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole, and I would have put her ass in a max security. No bullshit. Just
educating
'cause.
viewers about the countless dangers of exploring abandoned mines, including the very real risk of cave-ins, volatile explosives, wild animals, and entire sections without oxygen. However, the most chilling part of the video was the story and the accompanying found footage of an accident that had occurred years earlier. On July 4th, 1998, a group of young men found an abandoned mine in Nevada and decided to explore it for fun.
I don't understand people go in like bro, why would you, like, I would never, if I seen like a cave or a mine or something, like, I wouldn't even want to stand anywhere 100 feet from that thing. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not going in there. Like, bro, what's going in, bro? That's insane, yo. Yo, that's insane, bro. Like, I would never go into
surprisingly, the boys
ever.
seemed acutely aware of the mistake they were making right from the start.
As you see Briz pointing out, stay alive. It's a good point, but we're not too smart, so we're gonna go anyway.
This is an unsafe mine. Danger.
Yet the allure of exploring a place untouched for decades was too tempting for them to ignore. However, the deeper they went into the...
See, I'm glad I don't even got friends like this. See, I know damn, like, my homeboys would never do no shit like this. I'm glad I don't even have anybody around me that would even influence me to do no shit like this. Cause I wouldn't do no shit like this. None of my homeboys would do no shit like this. Like, it's not happening, gang. like I ain't gonna lie, it's not happening. I would never, bro, I wouldn't even be out here in the first place to even be able to discover some shit like this. Like, I would never even be out here anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro,
the more
why
dangerous
would
it
you even wanna go in
became,
there?
with the boys walking over sketchy wooden bridges to continue their journey.
Like them old
they even
ass
found
wooden
signs of the
bridges, like,
mine
them shits
caving
probably would
in,
fall
but chose
in.
to ignore those signs just to venture deeper.
If you look at all this, there's lots of rocks and stuff that
Yeah,
have fallen
yeah,
from the ceiling,
shit.
which indicates that probably a good idea to be walking this way. And,
Well, they've already fallen, so they're not gonna fall again.
well, there's more to fall still.
An important thing to keep in
Wait, nigga,
mind
what?
is that these weren't professionals with prior experience of safely exploring abandoned mines. This was just a group of boys looking to do something cool and film the adventure. They could have easily plunged to their deaths down a 1,000-foot mine shaft or gotten lost in the miles-long maze of tunnels, which started looking more and more likely as time went on.
Yeah, we gotta remember where we're... Okay, we got out here.
Who painted these X's and stuff? Grant. What do they mean? Dead ends and stuff. Okay, they're all got an X on them. We can go this way. That one's got an X. But it's also got that. What does the diamond mean?
Where's that go?
Goes down.
Along there.
Ooh, that's not a little. Well, it'd be kind of hard if you slipped and fell. You could catch yourself before you actually fell down that. Not if panic set in and you scream like a little girl.
Toxic gases and radioactive elements could have also caused serious health issues down the line, if not immediately. Fortunately, they somehow managed to avoid all of these dangers and make
Like,
their
bro,
way...
look at that. Hazardous mines fuck that, will kill you. Like, bro, what? No, bro. Fuck no, bro.
They're
No,
fairly
bro.
deep into the mine.
No, bro.
But then they came across something that could
No,
have ended
bro.
all of their lives
Like,
in
no,
one
bro.
fell swoop.
Got them pipes. Oh, wow. We have to climb that?
Yeah, don't everybody get up. I got it. You're gonna be the lucky one to fall. This is going to America's Funniest when somebody falls.
That's a good idea. Alrighty. Oh, that's table. Don't touch
I hope
that.
the ropes.
While crossing a sketchy section of the mine, one of the boys noticed a rope dangling down from one of the wooden beams and immediately became curious about whatever was down there.
It's down to the main shaft.
Let me guess,
so
they
we're
finna
climbing
slide
the rope.
down that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
How far down?
How are we getting out of it?
Climbing up it.
I see.
They had little rope climbing experience between them. However, they didn't let that stop them from accomplishing their desires. The guy named Adam decided to be the first one to descend, resulting in this.
How far down does it go?
all the way down to that ladder. See where it's going down?
Or
Like a good 30 feet.
or like an
Bro,
hocus.
what?
I know. It's about 300 feet.
Like, why would you even want to do? Like, why would you even want to do some shit like this?
it in your mouth.
I don't even understand. Like, why would you even, like? What is the gain from this? Like, what do you, like when you see this and you think, damn, I want to go down there so bad. What is gonna, like? It's not like these niggas got like a YouTube channel with 20 million subscribers and they finna get a bag off this. They just doing it for the hell of it. Like, come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Y'all is bugging, bro. Now imagine he went down and the rope just broke. Now what? Now he's just stuck down there forever.
Hey, good. Give you my belt. Strap on.
Adam! Oh! Oh!
What did I literally just say, my nigga? Like, come on, bro. That's why I'm not understanding. Nobody had the logical thought, this rope that's been here for literally decades probably isn't strong enough to carry a bunch of grown-ass men. Like, nobody in their head thought, like, no, this might be not a good idea. I probably don't want to do this. Like, come on, dog.
Yes.
He's cooked. It's over with.
God.
He's cooked.
Oh God! Somebody help! Adam!
He's cooked.
The rope Adam chose to trust was completely worn and gave way shortly after putting his weight on it.
He's done.
This
nigga.
caused him to plunge 65 feet down a dark mine shaft and lose consciousness.
He's done, bro.
Luckily, none of the damage he took on his way down was immediately lethal. He was still breathing. His friends were able to find an exit and contact the authorities, who eventually rescued Adam after an hours-long rescue.
Bro, see what I'm saying? Like, why
ultimately,
would you even,
them escaping the mine without any casualties
bro,
was
like,
nothing short of a miracle.
Like, why though? Like, I don't understand that. Like, why do people like doing shit like this? Like, dumb shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it, bro. It gotta be some psychological shit, bro. Like, why do niggas like doing dumb shit? Like just dumb shit. Like, it's like you don't even get a gain from doing it. You just doing dumb shit just to do it. Like, just to say fuck it. Like, why? Like, come on, dog.
The mine shaft could have easily been over 100 feet deep.
Like,
or Adam could have just as easily hit his
like,
head on the surrounding wall. Both of these scenarios would have resulted in his death. What's even worse is that the whole group could have gotten stranded in the shaft if the rope broke when the last person was going down.
Like, imagine.
With no way to
like,
contact the outside world, the group would have likely died of starvation. Fortunately, they were able to walk away from this terrifying experience with just a few broken bones along with cuts and scratches.
I bet they ain't never did that.
On the 25th of
again.
February 2022, the Perea Fuel Company hired maintenance workers to reopen one of the underwater pipes connecting their oil unloading dock and refinery. The operation team included 5 men: Christopher, Kazim, Yusuf, Rishi, and Faisal. They were going to use a pressurized habitat to inspect the pipe and make any necessary repairs. However, shortly after entering this habitat, all 5 men disappeared from the worksite, leaving those on the surface to wonder what could have happened. It wasn't until rescuers found footage from a GoPro mounted to one of the divers' suits.
See, technically this ain't dumb shit because it's a job, but like even then, I don't want no job, bro. If my life is at risk, gang, I don't want to do that shit. I don't give a fuck how much that y'all getting paid. If my life is at risk, like, I don't like, bro. Now you gotta think. If you getting paid because you have the chance of your life, like, you dying, if you getting paid a lot of money, like, and that's the reason why. Not because the job is hard, not because it's hard to get into the field, not because it takes skill, but because your life is at risk, gang. Like, no, my nigga, no, my nigga. No, bro. Come on, bro. No, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good off that.
That the full truth came to light. The
The
footage showed the men struggling to open the valve keeping the pipe shut, prompting Kazim to go get a wrench. He returned to the habitat and handed the wrench over to his co-workers. But then, a few seconds later, this happened. The moment the valve was opened, its low pressure created a powerful vacuum. Water rushed into the habitat, while the pressurized air violently forced everyone into the pipe. All 5 of the men were forced into the 30-inch wide pipe, faster than they could blink. After tumbling through the metal pipe at violent speeds for a minute and a half, they came to a stop at a section containing a small air pocket, just enough to keep them alive, allowing them a brief moment to find their bearings and assess the gravity of their situation. All of them were barely breathing, and one of them had also injured his leg. And while the air pocket was keeping them alive for the moment, it wasn't going to last very long.
Bruh.
So, with no other option, the 2 men at the front...
Okay, I don't understand this. Okay, where were they at? Okay, so they was out. Okay, this is sea level. Okay, so they was out here first. This is where this is outside. This is all outside type shit. And they were working here. So they went under there and came under here, and they was right here. This is where we seen them at. And then I'm guessing they got sucked in through here and shot down here. I think. It said the diving equipment was stuck here. Okay, so yeah, I think they just... Damn, how would you even get out of here? It's no way to get out of here.
And Christopher and Faisal started moving forward in hopes of reaching the pipe's end and getting help for the other 3. But after making their way through several flooded sections, Faisal lost hope and refused to go any further. This left Christopher to continue alone and ultimately reach the...
Who? He tripping. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm doing everything in my power to get out this motherfucker. I'm buddy right here. Shit, I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck that. I'd rather die trying to get out than just die cause I say fuck it. Like, nah, hell no. You got me fucked up. I'm buddy right here. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You can stay behind if you want. I'm getting the fuck.
End of the pipe where he was eventually pulled out by rescuers. Unfortunately,
that's so insane. Bro could have literally lived. But see? Hey, you got me fucked up. If I'm in this situation, I'm doing everything in my power. Everything to get out this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. He talking about there's no hope. And fuck it, I'm just gonna die then.
Unfortunately, the same did not happen for his 4 co-workers.
That's crazy, bro.
Days passed, and the rescue efforts were slim to none, eventually leaving the other 4 to die in that cramped metal tube. The company's CEO later defended this decision, stating that a rescue mission would have only endangered more lives.
Yeah, like, bro,
the
what
incident
really
sparked
done,
widespread outrage and even forced the regional government to launch an inquiry into how such a disaster was allowed to happen in the first place. But, as is the case with countless similar incidents, nothing much came of it, despite the numerous hearings. The other 4 divers were left for dead.
Wait, who survived?
That said, the Trinidad government did announce a compensation of $1 million for each of their families, as well as Christopher, in April 2025.
That's crazy, bro.
On April 28, 2000, 22-year-old Russian diving instructor Yuri Lipsky decided to reach the depths of the Blue Hole in Dahab, Egypt. This was a risky plan from the get-go, since the Blue Hole is widely regarded as the deadliest diving site in the world, with as many as 200 fatalities in recent years.
Like, my
to make
nigga, like, what made this nigga feel like he was just the special one out the bunch? What made him feel like he was just that nigga? 200 other people died. And you thought you were just the one to do it. Like, you were just the... Like, come on, dog. Like, this shit... Damn, what the fuck is that? Like, you were just the nigga to, like, do it, bro. 200 other people died, and you thought you were the man. My nigga, come on, bro.
There's worse. Before his dive, Yuri asked a local technical diver to accompany him on his journey. All of them rejected him since
oh my mama, nigga. Oh my boy. I would've. Nigga, you got me, boy. To accompany you, you can do that on your own, Playboy. You got me, Nick, boy. Ain't no way, boy. If I was that dude he asked to do that, I would have looked, bro. Ain't no way in hell you just asked me to, bro. Ain't no way in hell you just asked me some shit like that. Like, dog, no, bro, ain't, bro, bro.
For this risky of a dive took as long as a week. Yet Yuri wanted to go in just 2 days, no matter what. Even after took as long as a week. Yet all of them rejected him, since the preparations for this risky of a dive took as long as a week. Yet Yuri wanted to go in just 2 days, no matter what. Even after every instructor refused to support his plan, instead of backing out.
This is what I'm talking. Like, what made him feel like what made him feel like he was the it's a word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, bro. Just what made him feel like he was that nigga? Like he was just the one to defy all odds, my nigga. No, bro. You wildin', bro.
Yuri made the worst mistake of his life and chose to go through with it alone. He
bro,
started the dive around noon and quickly disappeared into the depths of the ocean.
What is the
However,
what do you
many
gain
hours
from
passed
that?
and there was no sign of Yuri anywhere.
I would have just left.
His concerned mother enlisted the help
that
of a
nigga.
local technical diver named Tariq Omar,
That's
who
what I would've
immediately
said.
set out to rescue her son.
Hey, shit.
Unfortunately, by the time he
told
found
that nigga.
Yuri, it was already too late. Tariq discovered Yuri's lifeless body floating near the floor of the blue hole. The next day,
crazy,
he returned
bro.
with the necessary equipment to bring Yuri's body back to the surface and got to work. But as he was about to take Yuri back, he noticed that Yuri's diving camera was lying nearby. So he grabbed that as well and began ascending. This camera had captured the final moments of Yuri in haunting detail.
But why though? Like, what's down there?
The dive started like any other, with Yuri swimming alongside many other divers. However, it wasn't long before everyone else faded from view as he started to descend deeper into the blue hole. And that's when all the worst possible things started happening in rapid succession. It started with him failing to keep his gas levels under check, resulting in him getting nitrogen poisoning and becoming extremely disoriented. By the time he realized his situation, he was already sinking like a rock. He started panicking and began inflating his buoyancy control device quickly to avoid sinking any further. Tragically, this backfired. The buoyancy control device bursted due to the rapidly increasing pressure, leaving Yuri no way of safely returning to the surface.
RIP, bro, but like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Like,
the increasing depth exacerbates the symptoms of nitrogen poisoning as well, and it wasn't long before his camera captured the horrific sounds of him struggling to breathe, ending with him sinking to the 377 feet or 115 meters deep sea floor and passing away. The only silver lining in this whole situation is that there's a good chance the found footage helped at least one diver avoid a similar fate by learning from the mistakes that caused Yuri his
now he just part of the 200, bro. Now you just became a part of the 200,
life.
Bro. Like, I don't understand niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be understanding niggas. Like if you're the type of person where you like to go on adventures and you like to, do things that, normal, like not normal people, but like most people wouldn't like to do, like that's fine. You feel me? That's fine. That's cool. You like to experience, like that's fine. Like that's cool. If that's what brings you happiness, do that, bro. But there's a line, gang, between you doing something you love to just you doing some flat out dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, those dudes in the cave. if that's what you really like, if you really like to explore caves and shit like that, bro, at least have some professionals. At least have some gear. Something that, you know what I'm saying, to save you, bro. You just raw dogging that bitch. Like, come on, bruh. Dude, he really wanted to go down there. If that's what you really wanted to do, which was stupid because the nigga, they literally said 200 people done died before you. But if that's what you really want to do, at least prepare. Make sure everything that could possibly go wrong, make sure you have that under control and checked. Like, if you gonna do some dumb shit, at least do the dumb shit in a smart way. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't be understanding people. Like, why? Like, what? Like, say he went down there. Say he went all the way down there and he came all the way back up. Now what? Like, what do you gain? Like, what did you just gain from doing that? Like, oh my God, he did it, y'all. He did it. Oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, what the fuck would you, like, come on, bro. Like, what was you gonna gain from doing that? Nothing. Like, you, like, come on, bro. Like, what was they offering? What was they offering? 500 million? If you came back and can't, like, bro, what? I don't understand. Like, what is the purpose though? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is the purpose for it? Like, the thrill, it should not be, bro. The thrill of something should not be your deciding factor to go do some dumb shit. Like, it shouldn't, bro. It, like, why, bro? Like, why? Like, why? Like, why? Like, I don't get that why, bro. That's my whole question. Is why, gang? Why? Like, you won't never catch me doing no dumb shit. No bullshit. You won't never catch me out here doing no dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want no parts at all. Like, I don't want no parts in that. Like, I don't be understanding people, bro. But hey, do whatever make you happy, I guess. You feel me? Like, shit crazy out here. But hey, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video though. No bullshit, bro.